Day two of me showing up. And I was reading about this headline over the weekend, and it just made me think about legacy. So, backstory, back in the 1950s, President Eisenhower wanted to compete globally in the arts. During the Cold War, he saw these European capitals. They had, mega arts meccas, and he wanted the U.S. to compete globally with that. He felt like the nation's capital didn't have any type of arts that was on that scale. So he set out to create a performing arts mecca, a performing arts center. His project stalled, and then during his presidency, John F. Kennedy and First Lady Kennedy created, campaigns to finance and design a performing arts center. And so, after his death, which was in 1964, after President Kennedy's death, President Lyndon Johnson signed an act of Congress dedicating the Performing Arts Center that they were fundraising for. He named it the, John F. Kennedy Memorial Center for Performing Arts. And so think about that. 1958, and then the center actually opened in 1971. So what took from 1958 to 1971 to fund, design, and open, and then after that, 1971 to 2025, 54 more years, that building stood, and no president ever touched it until one weekend in 2020, at the end of 2025, over a Zoom call, where the trustees of the Performing Arts Center rushed to vote to put Donald Trump's name on it. Now, mind you, I said over a Zoom call, so even the people that disagreed with it, they were put on mute. So they weren't even...
Motion detected at your front door.
A real vote. So, a real legitimate vote. So, what took from 1958 to 1971 to fundraise and build, and then from 1971 to 2025, no president ever messed with it. and in a weekend, Donald Trump was able to get his name approved to be up on the building, and then the next weekend put his name on the building. And not only did he put his name on the building, he put his name over John F. Kennedy's name on the building. Not under it, but over it. All of that is very telling to me. But it really makes me think, and I've talked about, I've made videos before about legacy. And it makes me think about my legacy. And, what I want to say about legacy is the work that you do, the life that you live, the people that you touch, the impact that you make, that's you building your legacy. It's what people will talk about when you're years from now, when you're no longer here. So I think about that a lot. I want to leave a lasting legacy, a positive legacy. So I'm very intentional about what I do, who I do it with, who I do it for. And know that no one can ever erase your legacy. No one can ever, all you have, I tell people all the time, all I have is my name. So no one can ever erase my name. It is my legacy. It's mine, mine alone. I don't care how much money you have to put your name somewhere. What your, letters on a building means so much less than the letters in your name that of the life that you're living. So just your name going up on a building, that could be removed. Your name and the legacy that you're creating can never be erased. So just my thought for the day. Day two of me showing up. I'm going to continue to show, so I'll see you tomorrow.